in last week's episode. So today we are heading to a punk rock exhibit. He was like, you can't be filming all of this stuff. He said, yeah, you can take pictures and videos, just don't take pictures and videos. Just tell me, what is the length of video that you're allowed to take? Well, there's no set length. You just told me that the rule is you can't take too long a video. He's like, yeah, you can. There's no set rule. Just don't take too long a video. And now for our exciting conclusion. Okay, we're here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is about 115 degrees right now, so we're gonna get inside. We're here at the Punk Rock Museum. Let's check it out. All right, we just checked in right there in the lobby. This is the first room. Now that's amazing. Ramon Standee collected from the Tower Records dumpster, saved by Kepi Ghoulie, and he got all the autographs. Got Arthur Kane's bass from the New York Dolls, one of Johnny Ramone's guitars. Oh wow, one of Joey's stage-worn gloves. Got some Dee Dee Ramone stuff that was worn during the Dee Dee King era. This shirt. Also that ring and that chain. Long live Dee Dee King. I'm a funky man, I got funky. Joan Jett's vegan leather jacket, just in case you decide you want to eat your jacket. Johnny Thunder's guitar and his red leather jacket. So this is pretty rad. This jukebox here is the exact same model as the one that was in Vivienne Westwood and Malcolm McLaren's store, and it was gifted to John Taylor from Duran Duran, and then he, I'm gonna assume, didn't give it to the museum, but it's on loan, so that's really cool. Energy domes from the original molds, 1981. How about this? Durf's saxophone, Durf from Fear. There he is right there. There's a saxophone. There he is playing it. I hear Rodney. There he is. Rodney on the rock. Now that's something you probably won't see at the other exhibits. Joe Strummer's Last Bag of Weed. mentioned at the other exhibit, I was really shocked that they had anything about SOA, but I'm even more shocked that here in the DC hardcore room, I'm not seeing anything about SOA. I thought for sure they would have stuff here, unless I missed it. I mean, I see, you know, I see Teen Idols and Minor Threat and Iron Cross. I don't see anything about SOA. Look at that, Milo's glasses. Okay, talk about some history. This drum set right here, Black Flag and Descendants, drum set used from 1980 to 1990 to record the first 5 Descendants albums and 7 Black Flag albums. Wow. All right, I've never seen this before. Flea playing in the Circle Jerks. Now, I knew he was in Fear. I don't think I've seen this picture though. You know, I never realized how much Jello Biafra looks like Pee Wee Herman until right now.
I'm a nun! Hello.
Oh, that's pretty crazy. I thought he still played this though, often. One of his blue guitars. Okay, maybe he's got multiple and I didn't realize it. Oh look, he's got a cool tattoo that says beer with arrows pointing in. Mine just says hug. They've also got one of Kurt Cobain's leather jackets, along with some Nirvana all access passes, and some original Nirvana posters. Okay, so this is pretty crazy. Short version of the story. This couch was in a recording studio that was purchased by Fat Mike, and he was about to toss out a bunch of old furniture when someone informed him that this couch is the couch that Kurt Cobain used to take naps on when he was recording in the studio. There's a picture of him sleeping on the couch. This rebel's gonna take a seat on it. I mean, it doesn't say don't sit on it. So, and we've seen pictures of people sitting on it, so I guess you can sit on it. Forgive us if we're not allowed to. I guess I should do it too. I mean, when else am I gonna have that chance? Oh, you sink right in. I see why he fell asleep. It's where Kurt Cobain sat. And now Kurt Crucial. Minor Threat guitar case and Minor Threat set list. Just imagine being at that show. Or hey, maybe you were at that show. Bam. Now that's a freaking concert. Man, I totally remember having this. Who knows what the heck happened to it. For all I know, that could be the same one.
Oh yeah.
Back from when the Vandals were cool. Yep, I said it. Okay, I am not much of a Pennywise fan. I know some of you will not agree with that, but I'm just not. But this is still pretty cool. And there it is. So for those of you that weren't able to read that tag, this is the Pennywise garage, and this is where Pennywise rehearsed for over 20 years in Hermosa Beach. It was the home of Jason Thirsk from 1967 to 1996, and it's currently owned by his brother Justin. And like I said, Pennywise rehearsed here for over 20 years, along with 98 Mute and some other local South Bay bands. Now, from what I'm understanding, the equipment, the walls, the posters, and even the carpet that was pulled out of a dumpster in Hawthorne, this is all the original stuff from that garage. So I'm guessing they remodeled the garage and they saved the walls and the posters and everything. And like I said, I'm not really a Pennywise fan, but this is still pretty dang cool. This next part of the video really bums me out. We go to the second floor and I don't know what they had going on up there, but something was interfering with my microphone, and every time I talked it would get staticky, and it continues through the entire rest of the video, even once I go outside and I'm doing my final thoughts on the museum. But then once I turned my microphone off and turned it back on, it was fine. It's never happened before that, hasn't happened since. I don't know what was going on. But so yeah, it's gonna be like that for the next few minutes, and it gets better at some parts, but then gets worse again. I apologize for the static. Please bear with me. Who this belong to? I'm gonna say Eagle Bones. Yep, Eagle Bones. Rocket from the Crypt. I'm trying to guess. Oh wow. The original Slapshot jacket. That's freaking awesome. So this is the jam room, and it says on their website that it opens an hour after the exhibit opens, or the museum opens, and that would be now. We wanted to get in there because they have Wesley Willis's keyboard. Hopefully they open it up soon. Okay, we were just told they're going to open up the jam room for us in a minute. There it is. Wow.
Now, the presets go on this. Where are the presets? I don't know where the presets. Yeah, I'm not sure where the presets are, but there's some with like Rock and Roll McDonald's in there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, please feel free to play with it.
Oh, all right. Thank you. You're the keyboard player. See if you can find the presets.
Right above that, you're going to have Fletcher's guitar next to Trevor from Face to Face, next to Cheetah Chrome from the Dead Boys. Brendan Kelly's bass from Lawrence Arms, a couple of the Gimme Gimmes guitars from that tour, Spike's Nuke, Zach from Rise Against, his SG, John from Fishbone. This is LA's Wasted Youth. This is Jennifer Finch from
Oh,
Ghost
wow.
Space. She is family to us, always will be.
Wow.
Joan Jett's guitar, CJ Ramon's bass, some guy named Mike, Casualty's bass, Tim's guitar from the end of Op Ivy and the beginning of Rancid, Carl Alvarez's bass, Mike Herrera's bass, Pete from Sick of It All's guitar, Rob Ruckus, and Pat Schmear from This Is His Germs, Nirvana, Foo Fighters guitar. Oh, you found a preset, huh?
What'd you find?
Yes. The Wesley Willis song. Right there.
Oh my gosh. You just made a Wesley Willis song come to life. Rock over London, rock over Chicago.
CJ Ramon, Mike, Casualty's bass, Tim's Op Ivy and
Right, I gotta play some.
guitar, Carl.
Can we see Pat Smear's guitar?
Yeah, of course. Hey, you want to sit? Have a seat. Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
So we just wrapped up inside of the Punk Rock Museum. Took us a little over an hour. Honestly, we could have spent a lot more time, you know, if we read every little thing, if we played every instrument. So I've got one complaint about this place, only one, which is not too bad. It costs $50 to get in. If you are a local, then it's half of that. If you're a student, it's a little bit cheaper. You know, senior, all of that. But if you are just a regular person coming from out of town, it is $50. And I have never in my life heard of any museum, exhibit, anything charging $50. I never thought that I would have paid $50 to get into a museum, and I definitely never would have thought it would have been the Punk Rock Museum. Hey, that's just me being cheap. But with that being said, extremely cool museum. It's very big. There is a ton of stuff. There is stuff in here that you will not see in any other museum. Also, all the instruments that you're able to play. That room with all of the guitars and everything, you can play all of those. And on top of that, they have a bar, they have a tattoo parlor. Like, it's a whole experience, it's a whole day. So yes, in my opinion, very pricey, especially for a punk rock museum, but you get a lot for what you pay. There is a lot to see, a lot to do. It's a cool place. So between the two, between the punk rock museum and that exhibit, I mean, they're different. One is a permanent museum, one's an exhibit. They are both extremely awesome. I recommend going to both. Just know that, like I said, that exhibit are weird about what you do and pictures you take, and so just be aware of that. This place here, you can take all the pictures and videos you want. You just can't bring in a professional camera, but cell phones, you can take all the pictures and videos. Nobody bugs you. You can touch stuff, you can play stuff. So a little bit of a different experience, but they're both cool. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up because, like I said, it's 115, no joke, and I am melting. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.